simple two-letter word that can pack a whole lot of meaning, especially if you're a parent. We're talking about the word no, but saying no can be really hard. So how can you say no and make it stick? Joining us this morning on Good Day to talk about it is Jada Collins from Total Life Counseling with some easy ways for parents to say no to their kids. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We need your help. Luann and I were just berating her during the commercial break, asking her all kinds of questions. What about this? What about this? Because this is something literally that all parents struggle with. Why is that? Why is it such a struggle?
You know, like we were just talking about, the roles have reversed, role reversal. All of a sudden, parents who are supposed to be in the role of the authority, all of a sudden kids are kind of running the show and parents are going, oh my God, what do I do? And it's very difficult to maintain authority when a child is throwing a temper tantrum, especially in the grocery store or on the playground. So research has found that a few of the ways to really kind of get the no word across without actually saying no, one of them is to redirect. And we just talked about that, and you had a very interesting story about your 7-year-old, right?
It's true, because here's the deal. I find that redirecting is easy with the little ones. For the one who's almost 2 or my 5-year-old, it's very easy to redirect and distract and sort of, okay, let's do this instead. But my 7-year-old is smart, and she's figured out how to outwit me at times. So that's where I really struggle.
Well, here's the thing. Research says that for the younger kids, meaning 2 and 3, it's more effective to start early and to maintain consistency. That's one of the things that they say. When they get older, you're right, they're much more wiser in this day and age, and we even talked about that. You know, our culture has shifted, and now a lot of the parents, kids are being parented by the television and sitcoms, and the idea that parents really are kind of dumb, and kids are really taking hold to that, and they're saying, you know, mom doesn't know what she's talking about, so I'm going to take the role of the authority and I'm going to tell mom what I really want.
So perhaps we have to start limiting some of those things, some of that the knowledge that they're intaking from all these media sources. We need to put a little kibosh on that.
Crack down on that. And then also, when I hear the word no, I think boundaries. And for parents, it's really important to establish your own boundaries first. Don't wait until the child goes, I'm not going to do that, and you're going, you know, my boundary isn't set. The boundaries have to be set ahead of time, and letting those expectations be made known to your child ahead of time will definitely help.
Basically saying here is what is and is not acceptable.
Correct.
These are the household rules.
Correct.
All right, apply them with questions was another thing that you had on your sheet. What do you mean by that?
Well, it's interesting because when you look at a child says, hey mom, I want X, Y, and Z. And then you can say, well, why do you want that? What's that going to do for you? And once you get it, what are you going to do with it? And you just continue. It's like one question leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. And then it gets them thinking about what they want. And this is a great way to teach them how to make decisions. This strong decision-making skills are going to be very important for them.
I like that, Jada. That's good. Okay, get a little silly is also on your list.
Well, you know what? I think all of us as adults can learn from this, because here's the thing. When a child wants something and you really don't want them to have it, have fun, play with them, joke with them, get your point across without being so hard and direct. And again, like I said, adults, we can benefit from that as well.
Absolutely. I think that's good advice. All right, and then don't jump to no automatically. That's the last one we're going to be able to get to. Why not?
Because they're going to say yes. You say no, they say yes, that's what I want. But if you can kind of talk them through, and maybe not just say no right away, because when you really want them not to do something, say danger is lurking, and you really need them not to do it, they'll hear you much more quicker than they would if you're constantly saying no. No becomes very mute after a while.
I get that point. That's excellent. Jada Collins, Total Life Counseling. You are fabulous. Thanks, you.
Amy.
You've helped out Luann and I very much this morning. We appreciate it. And maybe Jamie King, too, because he's got little ones at home. 9:15.